Strength and honor.
Strength and honor.
Strength and honor.
At my signal, unleash hell.
What up, y'all? This is Devin with Up TV, aka the Dot Connector, and in today's video I really want to take the time to talk to you guys about a new movie called Fahrenheit 451. Now, this movie serves as a warning to the whole world. Okay, this movie should wake anybody up. So if you haven't seen this movie, go check it out. The way I seen the movie was from HBO Now, and in my opinion, this movie isn't worth purchasing. So if you can watch it from HBO Now, I highly suggest you do that. But let's get into this, okay? Because we really need to break this down. We really need people to wake up and understand that what this movie is highlighting, the story, is actually taking place today. It's actually happening right now as we speak. Now, for those who haven't seen the movie or haven't seen the trailer and don't know what, or haven't read the novel and don't know what Fahrenheit 451 is about, let me just go ahead and break it down for you guys real quick. Fahrenheit 451 takes place in a dystopian future. Now, in this movie, people are only allowed to read 3 different books.
Yuxi, show us some classics. The Bible, To the Lighthouse, and Moby Dick. This is all you need to know. Anything else will make you sick, crazy.
Every other book is destroyed. Every other book is burned. And the reason why they do this is because they claim that there's too many opinions. Too many people with different opinions. Too many people with different points of views. And so in order for the government to get everybody to think the same, to think like-minded, they decided that they were going to do away with all of the books. Now, the problem with this movie is that it eerily reflects our world today. It eerily reflects what Google is doing right now, what mainstream media is working so hard to do right now, and what every other company in the world is working on doing right now, and that's censoring us. Censoring our free speech, censoring our free thought. Okay, our free thoughts are constantly under attack.
It ain't illegal yet, but they working on it.
And in order for us to break free of this, we have to start fighting now. Otherwise, it's going to get increasingly worse as time goes on. Whatever you think you see happening today, I'm here to say you ain't seen nothing yet. It hasn't even hit its full extreme yet. And people need to realize we're entering a shift right now. And when this shift fully occurs, it will be the end of the information age. So right now, what we're seeing happening in society right now is the information age coming to an end. And that's exactly what the elite want to happen. The information age has woken too many people up. There's too much knowledge floating around. There are too many opinions, too many points of views, too many people freely thinking. So it doesn't take a rocket scientist to look around and realize that we're coming to the end of the information age. This is why they did away with net neutrality. So when it comes to certain YouTubers, when it comes to certain websites, when it comes to certain media sources, your ISP, your internet service provider, can totally slow down your internet to prevent you from going to that source of information. That's why when you go to certain YouTubers channels, I have people tell me all the time, they must not want me watching your videos Up TV. For some strange reason, your videos just won't play for me. And that's the reality that we live in now. And if we don't start waking up and realizing that and fighting against that now, it's going to be too late. Heed my warning, people. This movie should be an eye-opener. Go check it out. I'm not even playing. Now, they have another technology in this movie that is very, very similar to Amazon Alexa. That's very similar to Siri. That's very similar to Google's Assistant. And in the movie, Michael B. Jordan is in his home. And everybody has these in their homes, except for certain people. Except for rebels. Except for people fighting against the system. But everybody else has this in their home. And he tells this technology, I forgot what they called it in the movie, but he tells it to go dark. Going dark means go offline. Stop listening to my conversations. Stop watching me. Okay? Now, while he was reading a book that he stole, you know, he did this totally illegally. He was reading something out of the book, and it went something similar to, if, you know, we know that 2 + 2 is 4, but sometimes it's a comforting thought to know that 2 + 2 actually equals 5. Well, while he read that out loud, the thing comes back online and says, that's wrong, that's false. 2 + 2 is always 4. And he said, whoa, hold on. I thought I told you to go dark. And the thing responded back and said, I am dark. Only me and you are here.
False.
You see, I said go dark.
We are dark. It's just me and you. But that is false. 2 × 2 can only be 4.
So yeah, this technology is very, very similar to Amazon Alexa, to Google, to Siri. And we already know that these devices are constantly listening to us 24/7. Okay, the way we know this is because at any time you can say, okay, Google, and it knows that you're talking to it. So it's listening round the clock, and it's probably being recorded round the clock to a government database. So we see this technology in the movie, but we also know that this technology exists today. And I feel like that they are showing us that these technologies aren't meant for our own benefit, but to really spy on us. This is spy technology. So look, I need y'all to understand, it's not just about burning books, okay? It's about controlling the information and censoring as many people as they need to censor as possible. This is why over a year now, over 2 years now, YouTube still hasn't fixed this problem with censorship. And they're not going to. It's only going to get worse. And I can see a time on YouTube where conspiracy theorists aren't even allowed. And the fact remains is that they like to throw the word conspiracy in front of theories, but a lot of these ain't even theories. A lot of this is truth. And a lot of what has been said by conspiracy theorists have been proven to be true. So it's not even a conspiracy, it's not even a theory, it's fact. Okay? And they don't like facts because they don't want you to know the facts. Well, here's a fact. Right now in California, they're working on banning the Bible. And the ironic thing about this is in the movie, the Bible was one of the books that people were allowed to read. But they do that on purpose. Why do you guys think they do that? They do that on purpose to make it seem like it's going to be Christians, it's going to be religious people who cause these type of dystopian futures to happen. They do the same thing in a show called The Handmaid's Tale. And right now I'm working on a video that's going to totally break down that show and everything that they put into this show. But one of the things that they put into this show is the extreme religious people who claim to be Christians, and they use the Bible as an excuse to do all of the horrific things that they do. Because the fact remains, they want to make all people who believe in the Bible, who stick with the Bible, to seem crazy, to seem like we're the ones who are going to cause these things to take place. But we know that's not true. They want the world to hate Christians. It says that's what it will be in the Bible. It says in Mark 13:13, everyone will hate you because of me, but the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. So it shouldn't be no surprise to you that so many of our children are turning satanic. So many of our children don't believe in Yeshua. And it should be no shock to you that in the next 10 to 20 years, you're going to start seeing more and more Christians, more and more Bible believing people labeled as extremists. This is the time we're coming to. And I just want to point out one more thing that I thought was definitely crazy about the movie. It's nothing too big or significant, but Michael B. Jordan was the star of this movie. And he was also one of the stars of the Black Panther movie. And in the Black Panther movie, he burned all of the magical herb. Now this herb was used as a tool to give the Black Panther his powers, but also it was used as a tool of enlightenment. And when we look at our books and how precious our books and our knowledge is, those are what we use to reach different forms of enlightenment. And he burnt all the magical herb in Black Panther. And in this movie Fahrenheit 451, he burnt the books. That was his job as a fireman, to burn the books. So 2 movies this brother's been in where he's burning sources of knowledge for people. But what are your thoughts though? Have you seen Fahrenheit 451? Have you noticed anything in this movie not mentioned in this video? If so, comment below and let me know. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also hit that bell so you get notifications for whenever I upload a new video. I appreciate y'all watching. This is Devin with Up TV. I love you, family, and I'll holla at y'all later. Peace. Thank you for watching Up TV. If you like this video and would love to see more, check out these great videos here. And don't forget to subscribe to Up TV and Up TV 2 for even more great videos.